Now, as you know, we review bikes, scooters, a lot of e-devices or a lot of e-vehicles on our channel. And one of the first things I do when I unbox all these products is check the tires, actually fill them up. And I find myself also at times doing the same thing for my car. So today we're taking a look at this product right here. This is the Asperx, and it's 150 PSI portable tire inflator. Look how small this thing is. Here's my hand. There's inflator, hand inflator, hand inflator. No magic trick there. This thing is small. And it also fills your tires really quick. So we're going to take a quick look at it. We're going to see it in action. And I'll tell you, this is something that if you have a car, it doesn't take up any space. Put it in your car. Keep it with you. If you ever have a low tire or you even have a slow leak, filling up that tire is going to save you a lot of money. I know from experience. And it also, if you're someone who has nice rims on your car, having tires that are well inflated will make sure you don't damage those rims. And if you've ever had to reface or resurface a rim, you know what I'm talking about. So let's go and check it out. Now in the box, you're going to get several accessories. First of all, you do have a USB-C cable for charging. You have your tire inflator, and you notice that this is the type that's not the screw-on, but it's the type that actually clamps on, which I like, with the connector that goes to the tire inflator. You have additional tips, which also make this great. So if you're going to go to the park and you're going to be playing, let's say, volleyball, basketball, you'll be able to inflate beach balls, and it has all the tips for everything that you need there. It also has this nice little bag right here with their logo, and it's going to allow you to store all this stuff together. Now, the unit itself is pretty small, and we'll go ahead and power it up for a second so you can see what it looks like. So as soon as you power it up, it's going to have in memory what you set the PSI to be. And once you've connected this part right here to that hose, you'll be able to fill up the device that you'd like, the tires that you'll be dealing with. It also has a light. So you have a lighting system, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it here on the side so you can see that. Let's get this going, and I'm going to go ahead and press here and hold. Give it a couple seconds, and there you see it. It's pretty bright. I'll face it towards my face so you can see how bright I get. So very bright, and you can see right here how much it's illuminating this area. It's actually getting my camera out of focus because it's so bright. So you have a couple settings here that you can work with, and let's just make sure that everything gets back in focus because it didn't like the bright light. Let's see, are we there yet? Yeah, I think we're almost there. So a couple things that you'll see here on the screen is you do have some modes that you can work with. You have bike mode. You also then have the ability to set your I would say the pressure, the amount of PSI that you want going in, because it's going to auto stop. And you'll be able to increase that or decrease that as you're negotiating this area right here. I'm going to go ahead and switch through modes, and what you can see is as soon as you tap this right here, it's going through car, it's going through motorcycle, bike, beach ball, or basketball, volleyball, whatever you're looking for. And the cool thing about this is that you'll be able to set the amount of air that's going to be distributed to those devices by the device type. So one of the things I always recommend when you're using something like this or just filling any tires, the tires themselves will say what's the maximum PSI. You don't want to overdo that because you can destabilize the structure of the tire itself, especially if you're talking about a scooter or a bike. But the nice thing about it is that you have individual settings for each individual type. So now we started around 6 PSI, and we're going to see how fast we go from 6 to 35. And right now it's reading at 21, 22, 23. This is going pretty fast. 26, 29, and 30 PSI. That was fast. And that's it. 35 PSI. That was fast. All right, we're going to see if it picks up again. So I have around 4 PSI in the tires, so I'm going to go ahead and pump it up to 35. So right now it's going from 4 to 8, 9, 10. So it's almost a second per PSI. Right now it's on 12. And it's a little loud, right? I haven't been able to find a pump that is quiet. Love to find one.
20. Yes, so it's almost a second per PSI. So you can imagine that if you want to get to 30 PSI, 35 PSI, and you're starting at 0, it's going to take around 35 seconds. And 35.
So guys, that wraps our review. See you in the next video.